It's going!
Hey, awesome.
Yeah! The power of technology.
Yes.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Hello!
Hi. Welcome to Clutter and Chaos.
Yes.
Episode number
11, we think. We're not entirely sure anymore. It's just the next one.
the most recent.
For right now.
Right now, yes.
So,
we made it back.
yes. Do you want to start showing off your...
Oh, okay. Well, I have a couple of finished objects. I had a baby sweater, but I don't have it here. It was a lavender baby sweater for Riley. And she has it, and I wish it fit, but it doesn't. It's way too big.
It'll fit in the winter.
Yeah.
Sophia's trying to sneak up on us.
Stick with the size needles they tell you in the pattern. Yep. Otherwise, it goes very poorly.
I mean, it'll fit her eventually.
She'll grow into it. I'm not worried about that. It's just, I really wanted her to have it. It took me forever to make it anyway, so it was already summertime, so she couldn't have worn it, but still.
Sophia wants to say hello.
Sophia's making her traversing. Are you going to sit right here? Here, sit between us, baby. Come here. Come here, sit right here.
Sophia must be the center of attention.
Yes.
Like Rupert in the last one.
Yeah. What is that? Where they sneak in?
I don't know.
I can't remember the word. Anyway.
You pooch.
A little bit of an upstart dog.
Yes.
All right, so what did you finish?
Let's see, the first thing on this list is the Spacewalk socks. Sophia, you're in the way. Would you hold this sock?
You have a sock here.
Two, a matching pair.
Yeah.
And they're all blue and purple and speckly.
And
Sophia's making her way away.
Socks.
No, they're like a decent length.
Get off.
So, yeah.
You've been exiled. Get away.
She doesn't believe you. She'll be back, she says.
Yeah, probably so.
That was one of the things I finished.
Okay. Well, the only other thing I finished...
Did you weave in the ends yet?
I did not weave in the
ends. So close.
Which will take me 5 seconds. But it is a baby blanket. And it is like this.
All the prettiness up here.
Yep. That's the edge. And this is the pattern here.
Yeah.
It's like a little X pattern. And it's very big.
It's soft, too.
It's very soft, yes. Anyway, I think we talked last time about how we were thinking of doing a little business, a craft business with baby blankets and baby clothes and things. And this is the first finished object.
Yep.
This will be our high price items. Will be the baby blankets. So
they take a lot of time.
They do take time.
And they look very nice.
So we won't have a lot of them, but we'll have some.
Yeah. Let's see. The next thing on my list is another pair of socks. These are the Night at the Opera socks. I got the yarn in Virginia Beach, I think, at the Yarn Club. They're vacation socks, too. Even though they were not made on vacation at all.
How did you do this?
I think that one is the toe-up heel flapping gusset.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. This one is the cuff-down one.
Oh, you did them different ones.
Yeah. I went down the first one and then up the second one. So they're slightly different. But it worked. They came out more or less the same size. So that's what counts.
Yep.
Okay. Let's
All
see.
right.
Next on the finished objects list is some fruit. Riley already has the apple, 2 pears, and 3 plums for her caterpillar to eat. But now we have 4 strawberries.
4 strawberries.
Yes.
Woo.
It's been a while since I worked on the fruit, so yeah. But we got some fruit for the caterpillar. He can eat it now. He's not gonna starve.
Yes.
And then I also made a baby blanket. This one is the Be Happy baby blanket.
That was a commission.
Yes. I was paid to make it. And it's cute. It has the little hexagon beehive looking stuff, and then 3 little bees in the corner. It's very adorable.
Did you get any? You had pictures of it, right?
Yes, I have pictures of it
Maybe
on my
she'll
phone, so I'll try and
insert the
figure things
pictures.
out technology-wise. But my last finished object that also doesn't have ends woven in at all is the hoodie.
The North Sea
And it just
hoodie.
keeps going and going. And it's got a pocket. It's amazing it has a pocket.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cably and thick and warm.
And it's summer, so she
Yes.
won't get to wear it until December.
Well, I mean, I still have to like finish it and sew the top of the pocket shut and all that other stuff. So it's not like done yet, but the knitting is done, so that counts.
Yep.
So
Well, I have the next baby blanket, which was the first baby blanket, which is this one,
purple one.
which I was working on, and then I ran out of yarn. So I took my time, and I finally got around to going on the website to order more yarn, and guess what? They're out of stock in this color. I'm just like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Hence why the other one got done. But I'm still waiting for that to come back in stock. But this will be purple. It's a different pattern, and it'll have a different border. That is also for the
Our little almost shop thing.
our someday gonna be a shop thing. Yes. Okay. Your turn.
Okay, so really the only thing that I've been working on, because I haven't started the next set of fruit, the 5 oranges yet, is, let's see, which side is the front? I don't know. I think this side's the front.
You should put a tag on it.
Probably. But it's the fox sweater. The foxes are all done and all cute. And then the body is like 3.5 inches from being done. So it's pretty
And then
big.
Sleeves.
Yes, then sleeves. Sleeve Island will be upon us soon.
Yep.
So. And you've got
And
socks
I've got
to talk
socks
about.
to talk about. We have the Christmas socks.
Are they pinned together?
Apparently. Here we go. This is my Christmas socks, and I actually am working on the heel right here.
Yes.
So I have the heel.
The heel flap looks
The
done.
heel flap is done. I have to start. Well, I have to start the decreases to
Yeah,
make the bottom.
the
and
turn and
the
all
turn,
that
heel
stuff.
turn, and then the gussets, and then the. So this is the first one of those.
Okay.
All right, and
And you have more
And then,
socks.
because
Special socks.
somebody was very nice and got a
Yes.
yarn subscription.
Yes,
to
Yarnable.
To Yarnable.
Yes.
And they send you yarn every
Yes.
month that unless you
you
pause
can
it or
skip
whatever.
months and stuff.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be every month, but
So
they
this-
only have subscriptions open for like limited times.
Yep.
So
this
it's special.
is June. June
It is.
and it's called
I think I put the tag in
Sucka.
here.
sucka,
is.
like yucca.
I'm a sucker for you.
I'm a sucka for you. That's the
Like
name
the
of the yarn.
succulents.
Succulents, yes.
Yes, we have the little tag.
Yep. And it comes with little gifts like there's a little cactus
There's like a little
thing
straw
to put
cover
on
thing.
your straw. If you have like a bottle with a straw thing in it, you can stick that
Yeah.
on it. It's got some other stuff
Yeah, I think there was like
There's
lip
a-
balm and
and
hand wipes, all succulent themed and adorable.
Yep. So
Mm-hmm.
that was that. So yeah, that's in my
In the
Star
very
Wars
weirdly
bag.
made Star Wars bag that I made.
that you made. Yes, I wasn't going to say anything, but yes. All right, and the last thing I have is the
If it
elf
wants
mail.
to come up.
The elf mail sweater, which has not made a lot of progress lately.
Let's see, we got the
But-
front.
Yep, there's the elf mail sweater.
Oh, I think we decided it was mermaid-like.
Yes, it's very
Yes.
mermaid scaly, but
Yeah,
it's
it's pretty.
It's going to be very beautiful when it's done. I just
Mm-hmm.
need to sit down and work on it. It's going kind of slowly right now because you have to really focus and keep your count on Am I knitting?
Gotta
Am I
pay
purling? Am I
attention.
knitting? Am I purling? Is this a knit row or is this a knit purl row?
Mm-hmm.
So that's all the whips works in
Yes.
progress.
The things that are going to be finished someday. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
we had some people come visit us in the break between podcasts.
Yep, in between podcasts, we actually had visitors and things going on.
Yeah.
So we had Gareth came for Easter.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun. He went to church with us, and we had a nice Easter meal there, and everything was nice.
Yeah.
That was a lot of fun. Then
for Memorial Day, Kendrick, Tiffany, and Riley came up. And we went to like the park and everything, and there was the splash pad, which was so much fun for Riley. And then like the little itty bitty kid playground. She was just running all over the place, having a great time.
and then they went in the creek.
Oh yes, the creek.
The creek. Riley loved stomping up and down on the creek. I don't think Kendrick had quite as much fun hanging on to her, but she was having a good time.
Apparently it was cold in the creek.
The water in the creek
according to
is
Kendrick.
very cold. Ask anyone who's stuck their tootsies in there. It's cold, but Riley don't care. Cold water means nothing to her.
Yeah.
So that was Memorial Day, and then, 2 weeks later?
The weekend before Father's Day.
Yeah.
So yeah, like 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later.
We all went up to Keswick, and Kendrick, Riley, Tiffany, and Frank met us there.
Yep.
So there was more Riley time running about having fun.
Yep. We had a cheese and wine. We had cheese and cracker platter and vegetables and fruits and all kinds of things. We were eating and we were drinking, and we had a very nice time.
Yeah.
It was a lovely afternoon.
Mm-hmm. And then y'all went to another winery.
The following weekend, which was last Sunday, Dad and I went to a new winery up in Floyd that I'd been getting a lot of Facebook stuff from. It's called Villa Appalachia. And they have their building looks like a Italian villa. They've kind of styled it that way. And it was kind of a different place in terms of how they do things, but it was really nice. And they were playing jazz music, which Dad fell in love with. He loved that. Mm-hmm. So that was their Sunday live music for that particular day. And and they also serve a lot of food. And we had chocolate mousse before we left, and it was really, really good. Mm-hmm. Very excellent chocolate mousse that went very well with some excellent wine. They do dry Italian wines. So we had one of those, and it was very good, and we will probably go back. Although we discovered Floyd actually has quite a few wineries, so we have to, start touring a little more.
Yeah.
All right.
So, for the garden, we haven't really planted a ton of stuff this year. I planted I think it was 4 lemon cucumber seeds that all sprouted and grew little plants. I gave 2 of them away, and then we had 2, and they got planted in they ended up in the big bags of dirt out in the front. And the poochies over there, they knocked one of them over.
And stomped it to pieces.
Yeah. The other one is still alive and doing a lot better now that I've actually started watering it.
Yes, she's in charge of the watering now because I'm working and I'm not here in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yeah.
We also have the blueberry bushes are going wild. They are starting to turn purple.
Yeah.
And it's I'm watching and I'm testing them, and I'm is it time to get them? Because if I don't get them as soon as they're ready, the deer will get them because they know when they're ready.
And the birds. The birds too.
The birds are already starting because I'm seeing purple plops on the sidewalks in places. But hopefully we'll get some of these because I like our blueberries. They're pretty good.
We have planted a raspberry bush. It was an actual little plant-looking thing at Walmart, so I got one. Because usually it's just the little stick in the dirt, and it doesn't look like it's going to survive, and last year it didn't.
We've tried for 3 years.
Yeah.
We've died for 3 years.
This one is still alive.
This one is thriving, actually.
Yes, it is quite happy.
Yep.
It is also doing better now that I'm watering it.
Yeah, everything does better with a little bit of water. This heat has been ridiculous.
Oh, yeah.
So everything needs water.
Yep.
Okay.
You want to talk about the peach tree?
The peach tree. Oh, yes. We did not have a killing frost this year, so guess what? We have
Yay!
peaches! Yay!
Not yet, but they're
Well, we will. We
yeah.
have baby peaches. They're about that big and they're very green, but
Mhm.
there's a lot of them.
The tree is bending under the weight of peaches in some parts.
Yes. I suspect that the birds are going to take a toll, and you know,
The
that's
deer.
just the deer, the birds, everything will have their
cut.
their cut of the harvest. But there should be. Well, last year we got 2.
Yeah.
This
So
year,
if we get 3, we're doing better.
I figure we might get as many as 20.
Maybe.
I might be able to make a peach pie or a cobbler or something.
Yeah.
But they tasted so much better than the store-bought stuff.
Yeah.
They're just so juicy when they're ripe. Oh, yum.
Yep.
Looking forward to that.
You want to talk about fire pit season?
Fire pit season. Well, we had a tragedy last night, but yeah, there's a huge hole.
Oh yeah, that.
But
I was
we
thinking you were
started
talking about
fire
something
pit
else.
season yesterday.
No, you did it before.
No,
There was one prior
last
fire
week,
pit.
the day before our trip to the Villa Appalachia. We had a fire pit and we roast s'mores and all like that. And then we did it again last night because it's hot, it's dry, it's excellent for fire pits. So we had the fire pit, and that's when we discovered there's a big hole in the bottom of our fire pit. So that might be our last fire pit till we get another one.
Yeah.
Which, the way things are, that could be a while.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a nice fire pit.
Yeah, it was nice.
We did well.
There were s'mores and talking and
Wine
Yeah.
was flowing, yes. But unfortunately, the kid across the road was running his motorbike
in the dark.
in the dark. Who rides a motorbike up and down a driveway and across the road in the dark? I can't. I don't know.
It was
Anyway,
noisy.
10 o'clock, he finally stopped. So, but then the moon came out. We couldn't see the stars because it's a full moon last night. I don't know if y'all saw it, but it was a very impressive little moon. So,
Let's see. I have started hiking. I am preparing for a big hike in October where I'm going to do 22 miles of the Appalachian Trail from Dismal Falls of Dismal. I don't know if it's Dismal Falls or Falls of Dismal. It depends on like where you look it up. But from there up to Paris Mountain, and it's 22 miles. It's going to take like 3 or 4 days. So I got to prepare for it. And I've started hiking for that. I tried to do the Cascade Trail last week. I got to the second bridge where you can either keep going up to the Cascades or go back down to the parking lot. And I took the fire road back to the parking lot. It was a lot, but it was still a 2-mile hike.
it was the first hike she'd done. So
In a while.
you can't just expect to jump in there and hike all the way up to the Cascades and hike
Not
all
on
the
the
way
lower
down,
trail.
especially as hot as it's
Yeah.
been getting.
Yeah, I'm going in the morning, so it's a little cooler.
Yeah.
And today I hiked the Mary Ingalls Trail. Well, like a mile and a half, and then turn around and go back out. Because apparently that trail is like twice as long as the internet told me. So, yeah.
Surprise!
Yeah. But that was a pretty trail. Part of it was like right along the river, so there were some nice pictures. And then the other part was like up in the woods a little, where you could still hear the river but not really see it through the trees.
You got some pictures?
A couple, yeah.
Oh, you could put those in.
I will try to.
All right.
So yeah, I'm hiking. I'm getting better at it, I guess. I went 2 miles last week, 3 miles this week, so improvement.
All you can do.
Yeah.
Okay,
No.
so It's been very hot here, and
Yeah.
because of that, there are only Poochie walks in the morning.
Yes.
Dad has been walking the Poochies, and you helped him the other day.
Yes, we went out the other day with I think Sophia, and she had a nice walk. She was sniffing around, and then down in like down the little bank in the trees and stuff, we saw a fox, like just wandering around a little, and then it was gone, because it did not want to hang around with Sophia. But
Sophia probably would have been very, very interested.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
She does that.
Yeah, I think she got some interesting sniffs from it, but didn't really see it, I don't think. So, yeah. They've been having some morning walks in the cool, early day.
There's more animals out in the early morning.
Yeah.
Rabbits and
Deer.
groundhogs, foxes.
Yeah, all kinds of
everything's out.
stuff.
So,
Mm-hmm.
so let's see what else. Okay, just regular stuff. Dad had his second cataract surgery last Wednesday,
Yep.
and so that got done.
Mm-hmm. He should be
And-
seeing better soon, once
Yep.
his eyes all heal up and everything.
Yep. He's fussing around about it because he's trying to make like it should be done, and it's not done healing, and so it's not perfect yet.
Mm-hmm.
The doctor told him it'd take about a month. He's
Mm-hmm.
just like, I don't know, I still can't see. It's kind of blurry on this side, but not on that. And I'm like, a month. A month is a month, not a week. So he got that done, and then he's still doing his woodworking and his
Yep.
photoshopping.
Practicing the dovetails for the drawer he's making for you.
Yeah.
Because he wants it to be very fancy for you.
Yes, the drawer that's been going on for a year and several months now. It's gonna take a while.
Yeah, well, it'll be nice when it's done.
Dovetails are tricky. Dovetails
Yes.
are tricky, and he has to practice a lot.
Mhm.
Some of the stuff we burnt up in the fire pit last night was practice dovetails that didn't quite make the cut. So
Mhm.
let's see.
He's also doing Photoshop stuff with some of the pictures he took of like Riley and stuff, I think. Because he always brings his camera whenever we're around Riley. Because so many adorable photos could be had.
Yes, that's true. Opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So the only other thing is my working, and that's just going on.
Yeah.
I get up, go to work, stay there, finally come home.
Yeah.
They kind of changed my schedule. Now I'm working Monday through Friday instead of with Wednesday off in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get them to decide on a schedule because they keep bumping the hours around. Like this week on Tuesday you work till 2, but next week you might work till 4. And I'm trying to make appointments and things, and nothing's working out because they just won't stabilize.
Yeah.
I guess
I
that's
mean, part of
because
that
it's
is
hard.
like
They-
other people that they got to schedule have
they
their own
they have
instabilities.
they have a lot of people who don't show up, which is sad, but that's the way it is these days. People just. We had somebody that hired in and they were gone the next week.
Mm-hmm.
They just didn't like it. You know, they said they'd worked at this other McDonald's for all these years and they lasted a week at ours.
You got a special
So-
McDonald's.
Yeah, we're kind of unique. Yeah, we're unique, yeah. Not in a good way, sorry.
Oh.
But so, your news?
Um,
Nothing?
not right now. I mean, things are just kind of going along
She's
for me
got
at the
things
moment.
In the cauldron, bubbling and boiling
Yes, well.
and stirring, and see what pops up.
Yeah.
So, anyway, everybody's healthy right now.
Yep.
The dogs, Sophia hurt her eye.
Rupert probably hurt Sophia's
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah, so we're keeping them apart right now, which is why Sophia was over being friendly, because she didn't have Rupert to go mess with.
Yeah.
But they've been getting a little violent. I think the weather is affecting them a little.
It's too hot. They can't think straight.
Yeah, so we're keeping them on separate sides of the house. So that's Rupert's on the other side right now.
Yeah.
And they seem to be okay with that, but
Mhm.
they
They would
want
rather
to be
play together.
But they've been playing too rough.
Yeah.
It gets out of hand. And then Ray is what set off when Sophia
The
got
great
hurt.
battle.
Yeah, because when Ray barks, then they go to bark at Ray, and then they start fighting with each other.
Because they can't get to Ray to fight with her,
and
so.
then it gets bad, and that's how Sophia's eye got hurt. So she's got some blood around her eye, and
poor Poochie.
but it's starting to heal up already.
Yeah, it
so
looks
that's
better.
good. Yeah, the swelling went down.
Mm-hmm.
But I just figured keep them apart for a while.
Yeah.
Let them settle out.
Mm-hmm.
So weather-wise, we have had heat, and
So
oh
hot.
yeah, heat. Yeah, so we stay inside mostly. Although the deck is very nice in the evenings. We have the shade up, and after dinner there's still light because it stays light till 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
So we are out there,
enjoying
the creek and everything. As long as the kid across the thing doesn't ride his motorbike, everything's awesome. If he starts in, I go in. I just can't deal with it. It kind of spoils the whole serenity.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, that's really about all the news I know of.
Yep. It's been a long time, but we haven't done too much.
I don't think it's been that long. I think it's been
a
maybe
couple
a month.
months. It's been more than that, I think.
Maybe a month and a half.
I don't know.
Anyway.
Oh well.
Here we are.
Yes.
So. Yep, that's about it.
Yep.
So I guess it's time to.
Yep.
So good night.